Hi. It's my first time here. My first presentation ever. It's actually my first conference ever. So I've never sat on that side before. So, I don't have such a technical speech or anything to say, so I'll just talk, I think, a little bit more about our business model. I think it's a little bit more sort of strategy as compared to more of the technical stuff, so let's just get right into it. I don't have that much time, so let's see how we go. So I have a company called Virtual Actuary, which I co-founded with a whole group of extremely experienced actuaries, and it's actually their business. So as you see me standing here, I'm not standing here for me and my family and my daughter and my wife, I'm standing here for them and their children and their lives and their hopes and dreams. So hopefully I do a good job. Okay. So what does our business do? We're an actuary consulting business. We're a consultancy. We have 7 different departments, a life insurance team, general insurance, banking, investments, healthcare, pensions, and machine learning, data science. So our machine learning team is a combination between data scientists and actuaries, and in fact it's headed by a double master's machine learning AI data scientist. I thought that would be a much better combo than trying to find some actuaries who are interested in data science. You know, not to dishearten anyone. Oh, one more thing. So what makes our business a little bit different and why we call it virtual actuary is because we don't have office space. So I'd like to feel that we can offer our clients the same level of actuaries at a far reduced price point, because our expenses are pretty much nil for the exact same actuaries. What's nice about the virtual actuary system is that our actuaries make most of the money. So it's a nurturing system, it's a peer review system, we work in teams, and how it works is that the actuaries will have teams of actuaries working underneath them. When the client pays the 100%, there's at least 82, if not 90% that goes to the actuaries, and they can then filter that money down through to their teams. So they can make 50% on 5, 6, 7 clients and leverage their ability as senior actuaries to rather have their teams of juniors working underneath them, who will then get 10, 15, 20, 30%, which is a hell of a lot, actually. So we can scale up them as their own sort of pipeline. That's actually the system. Okay, so it's like a double when the client pays less than half for the same work, the same actuary, and the actuaries make more than double. So I'm sort of like the air traffic controller for the actuaries. I spent 10 years working as a recruiter of actuaries, and this allows me to have a network of about 4,500 actuaries and help the actuaries scale up their businesses. And when the clients need actuaries, we talk about what the requirement is, what the level is, who's going to work on the project, do they need a peer review actuary, does the peer review actuary need some junior actuaries? I'd like to believe that my 10 years as working as a recruiter puts me in a good spot to pretty much work for the actuaries and help them to achieve much better results and not be as stressed and chasing targets, but rather we work as what is known as an organized collaborative. So we all work together. We're one big team. It's a private company, but we are one big team. We have 7 teams, but we're one big organization. Okay, so this is the fun part. So we call the business virtual actuary for a reason. Yeah, I'll push it now, And so virtual reality, actuaries consulting from home in virtual reality. As crazy as that sounds, it's actually not so crazy. This is definitely where the industry and the world is going. I don't think the actuaries 10 years ago were staring at 3 or 4 screens. They were staring at one screen. They were working off one screen. Now 4 screens is like so yesterday I want 9 screens. So I think an augmented virtual reality setup is definitely where the world is going, and this is where it's heading. So what do the experts, it's not my opinion, what do the experts, start for the other experts, say about virtual reality? Well, let's see.
industry is on the verge of exploding?
Virtual reality. And let me say this, Larry, because I think you're going to get a kick out of this. Because if you think emojis is crazy, let me tell you what I'm about to tell you. 12 years from today, when we're doing this interview, as we're going to have a long relationship, as you said, we're going to be doing it. It's going to feel like it's happening just like right now, except one thing. We're both going to be sitting at home.
That guy knows what he's talking about. So, as a starting point, instead of pie in the sky ideas, what we decided to do is rather use technology to be able to consult with our clients in a more efficient way. We use programs like Zoom, because every time the client lifts up their hand, we don't have to drive all the way there, sit in a boardroom meeting just to hear what they want to say, show them what's on our computer. We can do it on Zoom. Zoom is like Skype. There's other programs available. We use Zoom. It works nicely. We can share screens. We do workshops with our actuaries together, and it's very, very efficient. Our actuaries have 2 or 3 screens. The client can, at any stage, plug into the Zoom room, have a meeting with the actuary. They can share screens, and it works very, very well. If somebody's stuck in traffic, we can send them. I send them the link on WhatsApp. They can click on it and they arrive at the meeting. You can phone out from the boardroom. So we use technology in to be more efficient. We use programs like Slack internally to be able to communicate together. The sort of hanging around the office, the 9 o'clock in the morning meeting, which is just so unnecessary. You can be having breakfast with your family, sitting in Slack meeting, and get to the office later, and not drop efficiency at all. Okay? We're doing it. It's happening. It's much better. In my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. It's fine. But it's true. So also, technology has enabled me to be invited to speak here. LinkedIn is not actually only a social network. It is a machine of business ability. I would ask that if anyone has a mobile phone in their pocket, you can do it now, and you have your LinkedIn, please pull it out. There's my name, spelled ADI. That's what the profile photo looks like. LinkedIn has enabled me to connect with clients around the world and to globalize our business very, very quickly. And I would encourage everybody that wants to connect with me. We are looking for work, we're looking for clients, and any actuaries that want to be involved with our business as consultants, we would most certainly welcome that. LinkedIn is our shining star at the moment. What are people saying to us on LinkedIn? We've got, I literally get non-stop messages of people wanting to join the business globally. We've got actuaries around the world, Singapore, the US, the UK, Hungary, Australia, and LinkedIn. All the messages are coming through. People are asking us if we can do work for them in Hong Kong, and so on. So, literally I've got millions of these. I actually had to stop answering these requests because the truth is I've just been looking to get clients, and I can't just be, interacting with people wanting to join the business non-stop. We have to actually do some work, and I also sit in, most of the meetings. So there's a lot going on. LinkedIn, this is what the world thinks about us, and it's very welcome, as you can imagine. These are our ongoing clients right now. We launched a year ago. We have 39 clients. We have onboarded with all of them. These are all active clients, not even the clients that we're trying to close deals with that are this close. I decided even the ones that were this close not to include them. These are ongoing, onboarded clients. We have built $1 million in our first year. By end of February, we will have built revenue $1 million in our first year. We just launched. We haven't even started. A couple of consultancies there that wanted us to do some work for them as well. These are some of the biggest companies in South Africa. Insurers, we've partnered with Mazars to be their auditing partners, actuarial partners. They're an auditing firm. And big or small, every single client here is a huge victory startup to even get one client is everything. And to have ongoing clients like this, that we've done work for, FRS 17 work, we've entrenched, as you can imagine, at the highest levels. Our actuaries are some of the most competent actuaries you will ever meet in your life. And the most senior. We don't put them all on the website because they'll get headhunted, which is what I used to do. Okay, so I'm here to speak also more about disruption. So I'd like to believe that insurance is being disrupted by Insurtech. I'll give you a very quick story. When they climbed Kilimanjaro for the first time many years ago, I think in the 20s or something, they had their gas masks, they had their Sherpas, they had people helping them get to the top. When they got to the top, they felt like they had conquered the world. Only to find the little boy running around up there. I called him over. What are you doing here? He said, hey, what are you guys doing here? How did you get here? They said to him, no masks, nothing. No. How did you get up here? He said, what are you talking about? My parents live halfway up this mountain. I grew up on this mountain. The youngsters, the technology 22-year-olds grew up in the technology market. For them to open an Insurtech is like this. For you to try and get your head around Insurtech is like those guys trying to climb the mountain. There's another industry that was disrupted by something else, windsurfing. Windsurfing was disrupted by kitesurfing. Why? Because windsurfing, big board, big pole, triangular sail, ladies didn't do it. Why? They couldn't carry the board to the water. As fun as it is, somebody invented kitesurfing. It's 1,000,000 times better. It's leaner, it's more nimble, it's more fun, it's more risky, but the rewards are much higher. This is what will happen to insurance with Insurtech. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. This is my opinion, I hope you agree. Who wants to learn windsurfing? No one. Who wants to learn kitesurfing? Everyone. That's me, I kite surf. That's my jig, you know, that's my thing. It's not a bad shot. And to finish off, we've also partnered up with a US-based company called Insurtech Global. They're a software developer. We've helped them develop and Insurtech modeling software and actuarial modeling software. It does in 20 seconds what one of the biggest competitors in the world does in 2.5, 3 hours. Thank you very much.